Hey guys, how are you doing? My name is Katharyne Shelton and this is a sample video from the Blue Sky White Label course. And this video is about how to set up single-use coupon promotions in Amazon FBA. And it is awesome if you are releasing anything, a white label product, a private label product, a coloring book, a bundle, anything that you would like to create a promotion for, get it launched, get it ranking, and get reviews for it. So first of all, I'm going to explain the difference between a normal promotion and a single-use coupon and why you might need either one. So looking at my screen, this is the standard create a promotion screen for Amazon. And this is awesome if you want to give some kind of discount or incentive to a group of people. This is kind of where the default is for Amazon, that you create a claim code that can be used by a group of people. And the reason you might want to do that is, say you want to give a 20% discount to your family, your friends, your knitting circle. Let's say you've made a book about knitting and you want to give it to all your knitting circle at a 20% discount. You could just give them a code they type in Amazon, and it can be a really simple code like free knit. And then they can all put that in Amazon and get 20% off your knitting book. Now there is a danger with doing that one of your knitting circle could go on Facebook and say, hey everyone, the secret word is free knit, use this and get 20% off a knitting book. Now you might want that to happen, because it's like an incentive for people to buy your knitting book, and it might get your knitting book selling very quickly. And indeed, the standard, the default on Amazon is to actually publicize that on your listing and say, hey, this knitting book has 20% off when you use this code. So that's great if you just want to get your knitting book selling at a discount. But what happens if you want to get reviews for your knitting book? So you decide that you want to give away a coupon to a friend that gives them the knitting book either free or very heavily discounted. You do not want your friend to share that in a Facebook group, and you do not want your friend to buy like 600 copies of it so they can resell them. You want to keep really tight control over the codes, the coupon codes for very heavily discounted products or free products. So I'm going to explain to you how you do that. So the first thing you need to do when you set up any kind of promotion in Amazon is, first of all, you have to choose your actual product. So I would like to make my promotion for this lovely Japanese handmade paper. How pretty is that? So what I need to do is find the ASIN for this paper. And there it is, right here. So we cut and paste that. By the way, this paper is available at Daiso and it's very pretty, but kind of a low price, so not much of a bolo right now. Okay, so we've got our ASIN. We go back here and we need to go manage product selection. And you can see here I've set up a few of these recently, but what I'm going to do is say create, oh wait, I have to choose ASIN list. So I've got my ASIN, I've cut and pasted my ASIN from the actual listing. You can also grab the ASIN from your inventory screen. And so I go in here, back to manage product selection, I select ASIN list, and now I'm going to say create product selection. So here I give it a tracking ID. I'm going to call this Japanese paper. This is really for my reference, so I know what the item is. I can give it any description. I can say paper for discount, and then I paste in my ASIN. And you can actually put in multiple ASINs in here, but I'm just going to do the promotion on this one item. So we submit that. Oh, whoops, I've already used that. Japanese paper, we'll call it Japanese handmade paper. Cool. So you can't use an ID more than once. I think I used it on this gift products. So Japanese handmade paper. Cool. So now we have our product there. So now we can go ahead and make the promotion. So we go to create a promotion. which is back where we were. This is the same as if you just went through advertising, promotions. It brings you to this screen. So we're going to choose money off. Now, money off lets you do one of two things. You can either offer a percentage discount or a dollar discount. So we're going to go through this quickly. Buyer purchases at least this quantity of items, 1. So if they buy any of this particular item, and here's where our product comes in. We're going to choose it from this list that we just set up, Japanese handmade paper. So when a buyer purchases at least 1 unit of the Japanese handmade paper, they can get either a percentage off or the actual money amount off. So we can say amount off in dollars, we can say $4.99. We don't want to say $499. We'll say $4.99. That means they get it for a penny. You can also say 99%. It won't let you do 100%. So you have to charge them a penny for that. You can only go up to 99%. So applies only to the purchased item. So they can only use the code on the actual item they've bought. And advanced options, we don't need to change anything in that. That's if you want to get into sort of more complex options like tiering. So we'll leave that. We don't need to deal with that. Scheduling, it takes at least 4 hours for the claim code to take effect. So be aware of that when you set up your schedule. But you can make this indefinite if you like. You can set an end date of like far into the future, or you can make this last a day. It's totally up to you. We need an internal description. So I'm going to say $4.99 off Japanese paper. And it's already given us a tracking ID. We won't change that. We'll leave that as it is. And now this is where the really important stuff happens. So follow this bit super, super carefully. We're going to check claim code. And the big important one to click is 1 redemption per customer. So if anyone gets this claim code, they can only use it once. And I have to say there are people who go around looking for poorly configured claim codes, and they will wipe out your inventory. I've seen people literally buy 600, 1,000, lots and lots of products. If this ever happens to you, close your listing very, very quickly and contact Amazon seller support if you ever find your inventory is being wiped out. But if you follow this through, you should have no need to ever do this. So it generates a claim code. If you wanted to use your claim code in a group, so if you were setting up a normal promotion, like a 20% off promotion, you could put a claim code in here. So you could say Japan 01. It has to be 8 characters. So it would have to be Japan 012. So you can put a claim code in there, but we're actually going to be generating single-use claim codes, so this doesn't matter too much. This is if you are creating a claim code that can be used by a group of people or shared on the internet. So that would be if you were doing a 20% off discount or a 10% off discount. You probably do not ever want to use this claim code if you are doing 99% off or $4.99 off a $5 item. So we're going to use this as exclusive. Exclusive means that you can't combine it with any other claim code. Now, so this was the really important thing here, 1 redemption per customer. I'm going to come to the second most important thing here. Click Customize Messaging, and you see this box here, Detail Page Display Text. Get rid of that. Click that right off. If you do not click that off, on the listing page right here, it will come up with a notification for anyone who looks at it saying there is a promotion on this product to buy it for a penny, and you will find your stock very quickly wiped out. So always unclick this detail page display. So those are the 2 important things to make sure you tick in this additional options. Check 1 redemption per customer, uncheck detail page display text. And that's it. We hit review and we wait, and yeah, everything looks good. Checking through it. Great, it looks good. Submit. Okay, so we have now created a promotion. Awesome, we could give out that code to everyone if we want, but we're not going to do that. We're going to be really, really smart about this. So we're going to go manage your promotions, and there is, these ones are ones that are currently active. We're going to set up a new one. We're going to look for the pending one that we've just set up. So we go manage your promotions, and we want pending, and here it is. This is the one we've just set up, and we're going to say view on that promotion. Here it is. This is the one we just set up, and we are going to say manage claim codes. So we did view promotion, manage claim codes. We click that, and now this is where we are going to set up our single-use coupons. So here we could say, what have we got? We've got paper. We're going to say paper reviewers. Cool, and we're going to make 50 of these. We want to give away 50 units of our paper to reviewers. So I'm going to say 50 here, but you can make this whatever you want. You can just generate one at a time, or you can make 50 and then check them off as you go. It's really, really up to you. And there we go. The download link is already available, so we download that, and you'll see in a moment what this has done. Let's open it up. Oops. Oh, there it is. Cool. So you see this text file that comes up here. Each of these is a claim code you can use in the checkout on Amazon. So what you will do, if you want a lot of people to either buy your product very cheap or to review it and check it out, you will send each one individually one of these codes. These codes can only be used once. So once anyone has used them, they can't be used again. That means that your reviewer can't buy more than one copy, and they can't share this and give this to a bunch of other people. It can only be used once. So this is how you send a coupon code to a reviewer. You cut and paste this and you email it to them, or you tell them on Facebook. And a couple of things about reviewers. Avoid using family and friends as reviewers. Amazon are actually looking at Facebook accounts. If you've ever linked your account to Facebook, it's possible that Amazon may check your Facebook account and see if this person is one of your family or friends. That's not paranoia, that has actually been happening. So you may want to unlink Amazon from Facebook, but I would not use family or friends to review your products. It's better to join maybe a review group or a business group and share it with people who are not closely related to you. A couple of other things about getting reviews. Never ask for a positive review. Never ask for a 5-star review. You must always say, please, would you mind giving me an honest review? It must always be an honest, unbiased review. And lastly, the person who reviews your product must declare the fact that they got a discounted or a free unit of your product in return for their honest review. As long as you abide by these, you are within policy on Amazon, and you should have some luck getting nice reviews on your product, and hopefully helping it boost the rank, and also getting it more visibility on Amazon, which is awesome because that's what you want. You want people seeing your product, and Amazon is more likely to suggest your product when it has reviews. Cool, I hope that was useful to you. Enjoy it, have fun, bye!